Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Guardians of Haven, Living After Midnight. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is produced by Green Ronin Publishing. It is a D20 system that focuses on exciting superhero action. The character creation system offers unlimited customization options to create your perfect superhero, and one of my favorite game mechanics ever is found in M&M, which is the use of hero points as a currency the players have that changes the fate of the story. These points can be used for rerolls, player scene editing, and even modifying or improving a character's powers in a pinch. Hero points are earned by leaning into genre tropes, acting heroically, good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering setbacks just like superheroes in other media. And from you, the audience. If you like, follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you are given a hero point that you can give to the game master or player of your choice. We have gathered some riotous heroes tonight. Say, rock and roll never forgets heroes.
Rock and roll never forgets heroes.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, if your character was a Batman villain, what kind of costume would their themed henchpeople wear? And I'll start with Kevin.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'll be playing Chimera, one of many, maybe. To answer the question of the day, I feel like the Discord chat has already answered that question. So I guess they would be wearing morph suits like the community episode of a bluish gray nature, or Putty, who's a villain from Power Rangers, I'm told. I'm not familiar with that character, but I'm at the point where, I let you people deal with my intellectual questions. I'm just, here to get poke fun at and roll bad dice, virtually. Over to you, Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jonesy, and tonight I'll be playing the fabulous and flamboyant Flynn, our swashbuckling pirate captain. And as far as what would his Batman villains be? Well, obviously his band of merry men in tights. Yeah, they would look like very much like extras from a Robin Hood movie. Because, well, come on, I'm a swashbuckling pirate based on Earl Flynn. So yeah, it's a given.
Look out, boss! It be yon Batman.
Well, my character could have easily been a Batman villain from the 1960 TV show. So
Definitely.
With that, I will kick it over to Kat.
Hey guys, I'm Kat. I played the telekinetic Moon twin Ursa. And for my question of the day, I was thinking that they would be in like one-piece purple suits that's like embedded with glitter so they shimmer. And then they would have crescent moons on like painted on each side of their like face, like their eyes. Yeah. So
Strangely
Andy.
Sailor Moon-esque villain. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm here on Monday nights for our superhero shenanigans. You can also find me over on our webpage where I write blog posts. You can also find me over at our YouTube channel where I host the Storyforge series. Tonight, I am playing Aelin, our Arcanthian femme fatale. And for the question of the day, if Aelin was a Batman villain, what would her costume henchman be wearing? Well, I suppose this would probably be the more Catwoman-esque style henchman. So cat suits, fox ears, cat tails, cat ears, that kind of stuff. All sorts of things to while away the lecherous men while stealing all of their goods. And with that, I will pass it over to Calvin.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin and I'm playing Alara, the telepathic Moon twin. I'm here on Mondays and Tuesdays, as well as over on the Women with Dice channel, where we have gaming streams and podcasts weekly. For the question of the day, how would my Batman villain henchman dress? I was kind of picturing, I don't know if you all know like that big moon helmet from Outer Worlds, which is like half a meter in size and it goes over the whole head. It's like a big moon with a top hat on it.
That's glorious.
It's basically that. That's about as far as I got.
Oh
I think
boy.
it's perfect distinct.
Yes.
None of us can get through doors, but other than that, I think I think we'd give the Dark Knight a run for his money with that suit.
All of your heists are in warehouses.
Yes, they would have to be.
Alara is the hero for whom this question is most pressing, since she's going to have an evil gang here next season.
I mean, that's assuming a lot.
Sorry, freedom fighters. I don't know the answer to this question for me. What would my hench people wear?
You
going to
asked the
try-
question and you couldn't answer it yourself.
You know, it's like that sometimes. All of them wear typewriter helmets that they use to type up things and headbutt people with.
Ew.
There's blood on my keyboard.
Oh Lord.
That'd be
It's
the
gonna be
Clock
like
King's worst nemesis.
It's gonna be like that.
A lot of black eyeliner.
Stagehand bodysuits.
Here for it. Oh, Winnie the Pooh style wiki?
Not nothing else.
Oh.
Here for it.
Kevin's face said it all.
Okay. Well, I think without further ado, we're good to go ahead and get started. Last time on Guardians of Haven, our heroes emerged from Agras's psychoscape to find a very distraught Gruck, wondering what had happened to his best friend. Gruck threw a big fit and took Agras's body away to, he didn't say where, but hopefully somewhere you guys can find later once you have the capability of restoring his mind. Angelique Decatur also pulled Alara aside and told her a little bit about the ferryman and about the cosmic mind, the two entities she had come across within the psychoscape, specifically that the ferryman was in charge of sort of testing the owners and wielders of the Moonstone. She was given a bunch of weird cryptic warnings that I'm sure will be helpful eventually. After that, our team headed off to go and figure out what the Children of Chrysalis were up to at the medicine exchange. They infiltrated the exchange. They beat up a poor little alien and took his white robe. And and they took medicine from people who needed it very badly. I'm sure that's
Wow.
probably how
Fake
it's...
news all over the place. Come on,
That's like a
man.
strongest account here.
And the part of Alex will be propaganda machine.
Oh, that's my supervillain name, Gaslight. Got it.
I was thinking Don Lemonface,
Don Lemonface. Wow.
because you got that look.
Yeah, that's how Deuce read it in the paper. Chimera was able to absorb some of the medicine, and he found out that there was some tracking information in it, and it had been diluted to the point that people would have to continue to purchase it for it to be effective. So they probably did do some good stopping the American medical system from doing its thing.
Wait, what? The American medical system on Starhaven?
Well, you know, it's replicating. the
Allegories. It's allegories. Okay.
process. Subtext.
Oh. Subtlety.
Subtlety. After that, our heroes got into a big fight with the Children of Chrysalis in the clearing. They rescued a bunch of people from the shady medicine, and they found out that Pupil was currently conducting a robbery of a warehouse in the draft snarl. They took off that direction, starting a riot by broadcasting Pupil's admission to all of his horrible crimes across the dome, which was pretty epic.
Because it also implicated the government.
Because it also implicated the human government, importantly. Or the human governmental agencies that are working alongside. It's a lot. It's complicated.
See, he's speciesist. He assumes that human government equals American government. See that? See what it did? Speciesist.
Yeah, sure. Okay. But they went to the warehouse. they saw that Pupil was stealing a bunch of shit, and then they threw a bunch of grenades at the sled he was using and caused an explosion. And a bunch of Imperium troopers exploded out of some of the shipping containers in the warehouse, and a big fight has ensued. Which is where I will move us over to the Roll20 map, because that's where we rejoin our heroes.
Here it comes.
There was a firefight.
Oh, I like Kung Fu Fighter.
Oh boy,
That's a busy map right there.
it's a very busy map.
They're always
Good thing
busy
my new
maps.
faster internet is not seizing up at the sight of all this shenanigans. My God, what is that thing?
That's your next character, Kevin.
Chat, I want it to be known for the record that off-stream Cat threatened to kill Chimera, so if it happens, you know who's responsible.
Wow.
That's right. That's right. No secrets.
The wheels on the bus go over Cat's head.
Yeah. Don't let her tell
Ooh.
you, Chimera pulled an Epstein. That's not what happened.
What?
Wow.
Alright.
Everybody roll for initiative.
I thought we were going conspiracy theory tonight.
Where are my? Ah, ugh. I wasted a critical.
What do you mean, ugh?
Ugh.
She's like, it's a critical on an initiative roll. I didn't want to go first.
I don't care about going first, but like that critical could have been something else.
We got a player in my Wednesday night group that typically has at least 3 ranks of improved initiative, which means he wins most initiatives most times. And you know what he does? Delay. Why do you want to go first again?
I heard a good noise.
To have the option to delay.
So,
Oh, Jonesy, thank you for resubscribing. I will give you an extra hero point per your request.
Jonesy.
allow myself to award myself.
He's like, please, God. He looked at the map and then resubscribed.
Yep, pretty much. That's exactly what happened.
Glorious.
This map is dangerous. I need an extra hero point.
Glorious.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, please. So yeah, to iterate, just for everybody at home, Pupil is over here with the, the terrifying crab claw nipples, holding a glowing blue staff. The remnants of his hover sled are smashed back here. All of these aliens dressed in white robes are the children of cultists, the children of Chrysalis, rather.
Ugh.
It's a really big.
This is another one of the children of Chrysalis who is a monstrosity, similar to the monstrosity you guys fought out in the woods. I say fought like you guys didn't just pin him in place and fly around the map. Then everybody in teal, or turquoise, whatever color this is, these are Imperium troopers. The little bald dudes, anybody who has expertise Imperium or well-informed can give me an investigation or persuasion check to see what you know about them.
Well informed. Okay. Investigation or persuasion?
Yes, and Chimera and Lara, you can give me an expertise preserver tech to see if you know anything about Pupil's staff he's holding.
I didn't even have to ask. That's glorious. Ugh. And of course, I rolled a 2 for a total of 13. So no, I know Jack.
19 on my persuasion for well informed.
I only got 14.
Chimera, you're reasonably sure that's a fancy bug zapper he's holding. But Aelin and Flynn both know that these bald guys are Imperium hounds, which are telekinetics and telepaths that work for the Imperium army.
I got a 22 for preservers.
Alara, that staff is a genetic annihilation ray.
That sounds pleasant.
It does what it
Oh.
says on the tin.
That does not sound pleasant.
Annihilation ray. Okay.
Very similar to the anti-magic ray that everybody gives me shit about in the from another
Why?
war.
I have never.
And Deuce,
Like, what does it do?
Annihilates things at the genetic level.
Oh, okay.
It kills NPCs dead.
Mm-hmm.
And PCs, it doesn't choose. It's not picky.
Hi, Toasty.
Justy and Watson, flee now. Flee for your life.
Calvin, don't even put that idea. I don't need that out there.
Deuce has given Kevin moral support for his next role
Thanks.
because Kevin is
Because-
the darling of Monday nights.
Well, he just doesn't want Cat to kill me too easy. That's
All right, Ursa, you're up first.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit Chimera. No, I'm just
aha, there it is.
You all also have a hover sled that you brought here. I don't know if it's on this. I don't know if you guys brought it into the warehouse, but you do have access to this token if you want it.
It is outside currently.
It is outside.
Okay.
All right. So then, to all my understanding, all of these people are bad people, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's a room full of bad.
Great. I'm gonna start hitting people then.
Room
I'm
full
gonna
of a lot of bad.
start with these people over here, and hope that they're minions so I can keep going. But we'll see. Okay. I told you. I told y'all. I'm just gonna spend my luck point, which just disappeared.
What are you doing,
Sorry,
Alex?
Jonesy had 5, and Jonesy's only supposed to have 3.
Oh,
Oh, I'm supposed to have 2, by the way, but just keep it, because I'll use that one.
Okay.
you can just give me 5. It's okay.
I don't think he's going
Okay,
for
well,
it.
that sort of
Jonesy.
sucks, but it's a
character.
20.
20
Wow.
will hit the minion group over there. It's a DC 27. They get a 23, so you only successfully take out one of the members of the group, but you can attack another group if you want.
Back this one up here. Go from left to right, hopefully. 27.
That will hit.
Or better.
You take out 3 members of that group as they roll a 12 versus your DC 27.
This one next. 21.
21 will hit. It's really hard for them to roll a 27. You take out 1 member of that group as they get a 22.
Up here. Ah, 15.
15 will hit.
Oh, they will hit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the group right below it. 11.
11 will not hit.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
What happens, Ursa, as you rise up and cause a bunch of damage?
So she's just sort of like taking stuff off of like shelves and just stuff around and slamming people with it. Just their surroundings.
Excellent. Also, Wiki is threatening me with a Kool-Aid blood-flavored drink.
Ew.
Is that blood-flavored Kool-Aid or Kool-Aid flavored blood? Do you want to move anywhere, Ursa, or are you happy hanging out there?
Well, I guess I'll move. I'll move over here. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just move over here.
Okay.
Be like Alara, don't go too far.
Chimera.
All right. I'm not sure what I'm doing way over on this end of the party, but I will leap over here in front of Aelin and supersize.
Now I just have the Mario sound effect in my head.
We need a soundboard that we can play that.
Is there anything throwable handy?
Yes, you are in a warehouse. Everything is throwable
Yes.
in here.
There are crates.
How many
How many?
crates?
Wow.
Sorry.
Jinx.
That was meant to be the case.
I want to throw a crate or some large object at this group right over here.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. So.
Speaking of the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah. All right, so character sheet loading, character sheet loading. Come on, character sheet. Where you at? Okay, so a throw. Oh, a 24.
That's a good hit.
Yes.
Oh no, I rolled a 7 on their toughness check.
I mean, that's terrible.
Whoosh.
25
Smoosh.
minus 7 is enough to get 4 degrees of success, so that whole group will be smooshed. What happens,
Smoosh.
Chimera?
Chimera sort of moves quickly across the room to get himself between the large group of adversaries to the east. And as he's going, and he sort of just grabs one-handed a large crate of some heavy metal parts or something and chucks it across the room, and it explodes in that group. And they are all, with the sound of many metal parts clanging off the floor, they are all laid waste. And that poor Bib Fortuna looking guy in the back is like, oh shit, there goes my cover.
That poor Bib Fortuna looking guy in the back. I'm here for it. Actually, I'm going to give you a hero point because I like that.
Throw Ursa before it's too late.
I just read that too. Rude. That's mean, Deuce. I thought we were friends.
That's what happens when you pick on the chat's favorite.
All right, Flynn, over to you.
Which set of groups and do we does the team all have our mental link still?
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that
I think
down.
so.
Okay. I'm gonna say with mental link, watch out for the hounds. They have telepathic powers.
That's what comes.
And I'm going to zip over here, my little flight belt, so I can get over here, and I'm going to light up this row of minions right over on the east side of the building.
Our bodies.
And with that, blaster. Oh no, I rolled a 13,
13 will not hit.
but I'm lucky,
Oh,
and I'm not starting my stream off with a 13 because, well, I don't have to. I'm lucky.
Because I bought luck points for a reason, damn it.
Yeah, pretty much. 28.
That's
There
much
you
better.
go.
That's not a multi-attack effect, is it, by chance?
No.
Okay. I mean, you still hit the 4 of them because they're a group. If it was multi-attack, it would be higher DC because of how high you rolled. But you don't need it to be a super high DC because I roll a 13 versus your 24. You take out 3 members of that group. What happens?
Yeah, so Flynn zips over, kind of does the kind of half slide fly thing. And as he zips over, he pulls out his pistol and just blast, blasting away. Very Han Solo-like.
If I remember right, Flynn's got a takedown too, doesn't he?
Yes.
So that's a minion group. You can target another group of minions if you want.
Yes. Which other group is in range?
I would think all of them.
In that case, I'm.
Yeah, the whole map's 100 is less than short range for you. So.
Okay. Yeah. And then I will go. Since I'm on the east side of the map, I'll just start with the group of cultists that are over near the monstrosity.
Monstrosity looks unhappy about this.
No, my cover.
I got a 15 to hit them.
That does hit.
Oh.
Hey. I know, I was surprised too.
Damn it. That's all of them gone. I rolled a
Yay.
5.
Is that a natural 1?
That was a natural 1 on their toughness.
It was
A
natural
natty.
1.
That's not good.
Oh,
Oh
Hitting
no!
that natty.
We are dead!
Okay.
Go bother.
You keep going. You have takedown too. You can keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the next set next to them. The other side of monstrosity. 22.
That'll hit.
Number 22. Sorry.
Monstrosity doesn't count as a minion, does he?
No.
Hmm.
He's a real boy. 24
Hi,
minus 8 is 16, so that's all 4 of them.
Ooh, shakalaka.
one more time and move over to the next group of cultists.
Flynn woke up and chose violence today.
Hell yeah.
He chose violence last week. It's just carrying over.
Subscription
True.
well spent.
20 to hit.
That will hit. Oh, these are children, not troopers.
At this rate, we're going to clean up this initiative counter real fast.
That's one down on that group, and you can keep going.
To the next group over.
The children or the troopers up there?
Troopers in the back.
We was just minding our own business, man.
18.
That'll finish off the last three of them.
So yeah, I picture that I'm shooting for the cultists and they ducked.
And the trained soldiers go, what?
There's another group of cultists. It's a giant open room.
I really need to quit setting fights in warehouses.
I got 11.
That will miss.
I seem to remember some Titan City warehouses that almost murdered the whole party, so yeah. A little of this, a little of that.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
I'm looking at all the red X's, so I can't complain.
It's a lot of red on this map.
All right, what happens, Flynn? You just fly around and shoot a bunch of folks?
So I picture he's doing a combination of going. I know I use my blaster, but for special effects, I think it's a combination of blasters and detonators I'm throwing.
Nice.
And zip it around and just. And then yeah.
Excellent. Aelin.
Aelin goes to take a step to the right to stand behind Chimera, but before she can, Braun pops out of her shadow and rushes over to the group of minions on the left-hand side, raging somewhat angrily, with just a tad amount of tears streaking from her eyes. I will roll for my attack with Braun, and I rolled a friggin' 2. That's okay. We're gonna keep that because she's kind of raging.
Are you sure?
I only have a hero point.
Yes, but it seems like this should be playing on your complications. I'm just saying.
Poke the Alex.
I'll make you a deal, Andy.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Let's say that Braun's rage was so unexpected that she actually ripped out of Aelin without permission. And this has caused Aelin some distress, giving her the impaired condition for the next round.
All right.
And not this round, because you use your standard action to summon her.
Yes. Next round.
Yeah, until the end of your next turn, you'll have the impaired condition.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense, and that's kind of exactly how I was playing that off, so.
Excellent. So I'll give you a hero point for that.
All right. So then I will spend the hero point and let Braun do her thing.
Do your thing, Braun. Do it better than that.
That's a 24 with a reroll.
That's pretty good.
That should be a 25. For some reason, I can't upgrade the DC. I'll have to import the character sheet again.
That's dumb.
Oh, no.
It's one of those. It's one of those things with arrays
Mhm.
or
Oh.
linked powers. It doesn't like it. So
Well, I forget how to. I need to up my damage DCs for my strength-based stuff.
let's see. I
forget
think
how to get
this
in there and
one.
do it.
Let me double check, but I do believe this one does have multi attack on it, Alex,
Oh, okay.
and it is linked, so it has a affliction as well.
Cool. If it's got multi-attack on it, though, that you'll have taken out the group.
Yes, it does have multi attack.
Okay, so you did take out those 3 guys.
Okay, that was exactly what I was hoping to do. So,
Do I have 1 Imperium Trooper left out of 20?
You're welcome.
yeah, and 3 hounds.
Cool.
With Aelin kind of reaches out for her sister as she pulls out of her and goes streaking over to maul the Imperium soldiers, and then kind of just weakly sidles behind Chimera, still staggering from that effect. And I think that's going to do it for me.
Excellent. Is it my turn now? It's my turn now. My one solitary trooper who is left. He's gonna run over here to the Hound and do his best. Game over, man. Game over.
Not what I signed up for, man.
I'm gonna make a will save for him because he might be just gone. He might be out of here. No, he makes it. He will steel himself, stand next to the Hound, and try to aid the Hound's action. Which is going to be trying to massacre Flynn up there in the sky. So here's the roll to aid.
Ooh.
It's a successful +5 damage aid on behalf of the trooper.
Trooper rolled a natural crit to hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. The Hound will raise his hand, and he will summon up some debris and detritus from around the room and try to shunt it over towards Flynn. And get a 10 to hit. So, Flynn, you're easily able to gracefully dodge out of the way as this swirling mass of metal and other debris comes flying through the air towards you. This Hound is going to back up because there is an angry Arcanthian in its face. And he sort of grabs his head and lets out this blood-curdling shriek as this almost visible wave of telepathic energy slams into Braun. I need Braun to make a will save for me, please.
What's his power ranking, Alex, please?
It's damage 6.
He does not at all affect Braun because she has impervious toughness 10, or impervious will 10.
Ooh.
So it's damage 6, so it does affect.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No worries.
It's
It's cool
I
that you have
forget.
impervious will, though.
Yeah, just those two.
I should do one.
16.
16, you will suffer a bruise.
Okay.
And I
Which
think
means-
Aelin will suffer a bruise as well.
Yes, because of linked.
And he sort of worms into your brain, and you feel the pressing might of the Stellar Imperium weighing down on your consciousness.
Braun shoots him a very angry look and just snarls. She's sort of gone feral.
This one is going to fly up on top of this display and try to finish off this group of cultists.
Oh yeah.
They were fighting each other. We just didn't give them a chance to.
Right?
We just took them all out beforehand.
That's embarrassing. So he comes up here, he raises some of the girders and stuff off the scaffolding and chucks it down at the cultist, who dodges out of the way. With a natural 20 for a 24 toughness. Pupil does not look happy about how this is all transpiring.
Wouldn't think so.
He is going to stride forward and level his genetic annihilation ray at Chimera.
Oh.
That's rude.
Rude.
19 to hit Chimera's dodge DC.
Yes.
I need a fortitude save.
Okay. Can't see it. I think that's a little low, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend my hero point. I don't think a 21 seems salty enough, so let's go ahead and redo that.
Looks like the DC was a 22.
Like I said,
Like I said.
that's a 26.
With a 26, the blue energy beam slams into you. It courses over your body, and you are unharmed. Does feel tingly. Chimera, Pupil looks at the staff and rolls his eyes, and I'm going to give everybody in the club a hero point.
Rolls his eyes.
And see, oh damn! I had the safety on. Like,
Wow.
He will slam the genetic annihilation ray into the ground, and a sort of Tesla cage of blue energy arcs out from around him and pulls.
Is it cerulean?
It is cerulean.
Drink.
Just for that, all of these 4 dudes, or these 10 dudes, all sort of coalesce together. They break down into little blue goo, and they rise up as an even bigger monstrosity.
Oh,
Oh.
hell.
Hate to hear it.
The role of Finster will be played by Pupil this week, everyone.
Alara, over to you.
Grab the staff.
Yeah, really. Wrong twin. Wrong twin.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, Alara, go get it from him.
Go get it.
You go ahead, Captain.
Come into the range of the nipple claws.
Oh,
Oh, we're going back there.
yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna assume these guys' will defense ain't super great. So I'm gonna do something new and spicy that I just got. And I'm gonna put a burst here of a 30-foot range. And I'm not gonna be able to get this one, nope. But I can get everybody here. And it's actually a damaging effect of rank 7
Don't bomb.
as they do a mind burst.
Is it a perception? It's a 30-foot burst area, right?
Yeah, perception range.
Damage.
It's
7.
also distracting.
Oh, okay. It's distracting for you.
Yep.
Yes. I had to really squeeze some points out of there to make it selective.
That's good news. So everybody has to make a dodge save versus DC 17 first. Pupil fails the initial dodge save. That's embarrassing.
Yay.
2
Hooray.
minion groups will both succeed on the dodge save. That's double embarrassing for Pupil. And the 2 monstrosities. Everybody but Pupil succeeds on the initial dodge save.
That's awesome.
I'm embarrassed for you, Pupil. Okay, so it's damage 7. If they fail, it's DC 22 on the will. Pupil rolls a 34.
Figured he'd be okay.
The
Whoa.
children are looking for an 18. Boy. 18 minus 5 is 13. So one group is annihilated. Not genetically. And the other group is reduced to 1 guy. We're running out of folks here. And then we're looking for 18 for the monstrosities. Oh, they don't have bruises. I should get those off there.
Fill up someone.
1 will take a bruise, 1 will be unharmed. Alright, what does that look like, Alar?
So Alar, after her quick trip into the psychic plane, has come back with more of an understanding, at least of the other entities that exist on there. And she's expanding what she tries to do with her psychic energies. And as such, she lets out this psychic burst in the middle of the room. Although it does have I guess a bit of feedback for her, as she's now hearing probably like some faint thoughts, like static in her head, which is minorly distracting.
Perfect. And then do you move, Alar, or are you happy hanging out there?
I guess I could move up to... Is this thing here like large enough for reasonable cover?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know if it's going to matter with the things that everyone here is capable of doing, but I'll
you can
go
still
here.
hide. Yeah, it's good.
So I'm not too far from Ursa. I am going to give like a glare to that one psychic guy in the back who went to hide. Like, he's in my arena now.
Oh. Awesome. The monstrosities. Here come the monstars. This one's going to roll up over here, and a whole bunch of tentacles are going to lash out from its mouth and arms and smack a bunch of fools. This one... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going to come over here and eat Alara.
Oh
I assume that's the one I damaged.
No, the one you damage is the bigger one.
Oh, all
He's not holding a grudge, so it's all good.
right. As long as it's not personal.
All right, so this is gonna be a multi-attack effect. He's gonna attack the Hound, the Trooper, and Chimera. So here is for the Hound. Here is for the Trooper. Here's for Chimera. That is a
Curses.
that's only an 18 to hit Chimera.
That will miss. Ha ha.
Big Chimera's got over an 8 dodge or
A
parry.
9. I have a 9.
Good for you.
I know, right? And that, kids, is why it's important to keep yourself close to the cat.
The Hound will take a bruise as this large spike erupts from his chest and out the other side. The one that's trying to get Alara, however, gets a 12. That's not going to hit.
While I'm vulnerable, no.
Had to double check.
Yeah.
It is a decent, penalty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gerg, Arg, Southern Monstrosities. Ursa, over to you.
Okay, so now that Ursa has seen what the staff can do, she actually will try to grab that from little nipple homeboy.
Little old nipple homeboy.
What do you want from me?
Nothing, just wow.
But
You
what
lost-
role do
lost
you
as
want
well.
from me, Alex?
Oh, no roll. You're fine. Go on.
Good job, cat. Distract the DM.
Yes.
Can't think if you keep at him.
Do you have improved disarm as an advantage?
Oh.
For a hero?
No.
She does.
I don't.
Uh,
I have disarming.
It's true. You do have disarming. But since you don't have improved disarm, let me double check. I'm pretty sure you could still make a ranged disarm attempt, but you'll suffer the -2 penalty to hit.
Like looking at my hero points, like.
You just don't have to worry about possibly being disarmed yourself because you don't have anything to take.
I don't have any weapons.
Take your arm.
If you attempt to disarm with a ranged attack, you're at a -5 penalty. That's what the penalty is. So you can still roll to hit. You just get a -5 to hit.
You can do it.
Or if you spend a hero point, you can have improved disarm for a round, and you can avoid the -5 penalty.
Ugh. What do I want to do? I'll spend a hero point. Avoid the penalty.
Coolio.
And then I just do an attack? Or...
Yep. You roll to hit him, and then with your telekinetic blast, I'm assuming, is what you want to hit him with, because that's your highest damage. If you hit him, you'll make an opposed check between his strength and your damage, and whoever wins that check determines what happens to the weapon.
Okay. 22?
22 versus his dodge will hit him.
Oh, thank God.
So give me a d20 plus 12.
+14 +12 is 26. Math.
There you go.
Pupil, however, gets a 28 on his strength check.
Shit.
As you blast the staff with that. You can spend a luck point to reroll your telekinetic blast if you want.
I'm going to. I probably will regret it, but I'm going to. I got
Same
the
roll.
exact same fucking thing. Excuse my language.
Good job, roll 20.
Wow.
Cool.
So yeah, you blast the staff. It doesn't fly out of his hand. He maintains its grip on it. He's stronger than you were expecting him to be. But he looks at you
claws.
like you get the next one.
Is he holding on to it with his nipple claws?
One of them.
Okay.
He's got one arm and one nipple claw holding onto it. And the other nipple claw is pointing at you while his other hand crosses
Oh, don't point with them. God, this is so disturbing.
Man, 4 arms is awesome.
Ew.
Rod,
I've got so many arms for activities.
you kind of have to wonder about the person who created this character. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's a lot going on inside that one's head. None of it good.
Well, you know, pays the bills. Do you want to move Ursa, or are you happy hanging out?
I'll move closer to Alara since she's defenseless. She wants to be up against a giant monster.
No, defenseless.
Something else that can eat her. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, maybe I could swallow both of you at once. That'd be fun. Chimera, over to you.
All right. I feel like it would be really pushing my luck since I just missed getting hit last time to do I don't have all out attack. This is a problem. So I will do the maneuver all out attack. And power attack, I do have the advantage, so roll the math. So the attack will be -2.
Yes.
Okay. -2 from this mess to punch the big guy.
Punch.
Oh, and it's crit.
I assume that's the sound it makes.
Yeah. I have screwed up my character sheet, and I can't. My DCs are not correct. So it would be a 26 before the power attack and the crit. So that would be a 36.
Yep.
For your toughness save. Your toughness, please.
Well, I can roll a 36.
Damn! Don't tell me that. Ha! But you didn't.
I did not. I rolled a 30 for a bruise and it's actually he's got one bruise already, so it's a 29 still for a bruise in a daze. What happens, Chimera?
All right. So it's kind of distressing. I'm used to being the big kid on the block, and there's these giant monsters here, but that's okay because Chimera doesn't have feelings, therefore he can't be afraid. So this critter is kind of threatening the party, and he just sort of jumps up and whoosh, in its big ugly face. It's not as hurt as he would like, but he'll take what he can get.
Excellent. Flynn.
Flynn does not like the sound of that staff. So he's going to fly over here and shoot people a lot.
That's a good move.
Pew 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 pew.
22 to hit.
Are you shooting pupil?
Yes.
22 will hit. Oh my god. He rolls a 3 on the dice to get a 15 for a difference of 9. It's going to be a bruise and a daze. What happens, Flynn, is you shoot him a lot?
Slim, with his gravity belt kicked up, he flies up over the monsters and comes arcing back down, and just fires a whole lot of shots. At least that's the effect, the special effect for him blasting people.
Excellent.
People just kind of does the half step stagger back as he gets blasted multiple times with my laser pistol.
Beautiful. Excellent. And then do you want to wind up there, or you want to move anywhere else?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
He didn't drop, so I'm going to keep shooting.
Excellent. Aelin.
All right, we're going to start with Braun. She is going to angrily lope over to the Hound and punch him in his face.
No.
26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit him right in his little bald face.
All right, so go ahead and
it's
we'll-
plus 5, and it's plus 2 damage for multi-attack.
for multi-attack. Cool. And then I also need you to make a fortitude save, DC 20.
Succeeds on the fortitude save and takes a bruise
Okay.
and a daze on the toughness.
Okie doke.
So what happens, Aelin Braun?
She rushes over to him as her electric gauntlet crackling with energy in her hand, and she just hauls off. It's one of those major like anime hits where you hit the guy and he goes spinning from the hit. And then she's just kind of standing over him with her fists raised in a defensive posture.
Excellent.
And then over here, Aelin, still reeling from the last round, is going to quick draw out her pistol and try to take out the remaining Imperium soldier over there.
No, wait, please.
With the penalty from impaired, she does not hit. But that will be the end of my turn, and I am no longer impaired.
Excellent. Good job. Did you want to move, Aelin, or are you happy hanging out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Chimera between me and the big scary green thing.
Fair.
As you should.
Good choice.
Yep.
Good choice. This guy's gonna fuck right off.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know if he wants to go there. Nowhere is safe.
Welcome to Starhaven.
He's gonna run across the room over there. He drops his rifle. He squeals like a child and runs away.
So fired.
Yeah, really.
He's pretty sure everybody who could tell on him is gonna die in the next couple of seconds. So, the Hound does say, "Get back here, you coward, or I'll kill you myself."
Good
Before
luck with that.
flying over here to get away from the giant monster, and seeing what you guys are doing, he's also going to try to take the staff away from Pupil. He gets a critical hit to hit Pupil. That's embarrassing. So that's a d20 plus 11 for his disarm attempt.
Where's the biatch?
Oh my god!
Really?
He really doesn't want him to have that staff.
Nope.
Told you.
2 natural 20s in a row for the people at home. Which, with the critical hit he got, makes his disarmed attempt a 31. And Pupil can't roll a 31.
That's a shame.
The Hound acquires the genetic annihilation ray.
And the claws are just clacking.
Yes. The lambs are still crying, Clarice. I'm gonna give everybody a hero point.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Oh,
Here it comes.
No.
Sensing that this is an important thing to steal, he is going to fly away with it and leave.
Oh. Away. Oh.
Abscond. He has absconded.
Who's news?
This one with the daze is going to try to mind crunch Aelin Braun again. So, Braun, I need a will save, please.
Yep. Cannot roll for beans on the will saves tonight.
That would be a bruise and a daze if you want
It's
to
fine.
take that. Okay.
I'll have her re-roll that. I'll spend a hero point for it.
Actually, is that a visible attack?
It's a telepathic perception range attack.
Right, but if it's not subtle, could Chimera interpose that?
I don't think you can interpose a perception ranged attack.
Oh, you're right. Yes, you're correct. Silly me. Forgot my rules.
It's a 22.
22, you're fine.
Okay.
That's not good.
This guy's going to try and take out the cultist down there. He's got a job. And he misses the cultist again.
That's embarrassing.
It is really embarrassing. Alright, Pupil's turn. He's dazed. Somebody stole his staff and ran away. He sort of lets out a heavy sigh, looks around at the state of things, looks up at Flynn, and is going to fire off a disintegration ray at him. As he reaches into his utility belt and pulls out another preserver piece of tech.
Don't want to be disintegrated.
17 to hit, Flynn.
That's a miss.
The patch of wall behind you is disintegrated instead.
Rude.
25 cents.
And his days will drop off, and he will say, "Children, this is a fight we must continue elsewhere."
Oh, no.
Alara.
That guy that flew away with the staff, I can't possibly like perceive. Well, no, the children might have the stone. Alara has to focus.
We saw this. We
The
saw
stone
the
is
stone
bouncing
flew
around.
free.
Oh no, we did. Oh my gosh, I should have read my notes.
It's over here next to this guy.
It's been on the map the whole time. Okay, well,
I was just imagining it's one of those scenes where the MacGuffin is on the feet of people and it's just being kicked around as they shuffle around through the entire thing, and the hero's crawling after it.
okay. Well, I don't care about some fancy stick.
Oh my
but
god.
Not anymore, you don't.
the
He's
monster right in front of us is probably a problem, though.
Yes, you would guess as much.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a burst of mind confusion.
Mm.
I'll get both of these guys.
I thought you were gonna say, "Well, it's a problem, but it's an Ursa-sized problem."
I know, I really thought she was about to just run. I really thought.
Same.
On any other day, yes, but like this is only a few hours after what happened to Auguras, so no.
Anger
How
rising.
kind of you.
If I do it here, I can also get this guy.
Cool.
Do it.
So that's the mind confusion, which is the dazing and stunning one.
So the Hound will fail the dodge save because we're looking for a 20 for that as well. The monstrosities. Oof.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's 2 natural ones in a row for their dodge save. So everybody's got to make the full will save of 20. Here's the 2 monstrosities. 25 and 28.
Wow.
There it is.
9 for the Hound.
Yes.
So the Hound that is
Yes.
over there getting mauled by Aelin is stunned now?
Yep.
That's bad news.
Mhm.
That's how you use telepathy.
The monster roars in your face.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm not talking to you,
Alara
monster.
has a lot of things that are that she's bothered by right now. Speaking of monster, though, I am going to spend a hero point to avoid fatiguing myself as I mind crunch the one in front of us.
Ooh, that's a good crunch. Ooh, that's a bruise in a day's worth of crunch.
Mm.
What happens?
So she lets off this confusion burst, which is surprisingly ineffective against these monsters. She probably barely notices that guy and is just like, really? That's what qualifies for psychics in the Imperium? And then she turns back to trying to not get eaten by another giant mouth, and then applies some crouch.
Good news. Do you want to move, or are you happy hanging out?
No, I will stay by Ursa's side.
Kind of you.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't know
Uh,
what this was.
I was
The
like, I don't
moms-
think Ursa saw the stone, so she doesn't know what's going on.
The monstrosity next to the Moon Twins is going to try to multi-attack the Moon Twins. So -2 to these rolls. Here's one for Alara. 22. Here's one for Ursa. 16 for your parry DCs.
No longer vulnerable, so nope.
Wow, I didn't know you had a 12 parry. That's wild.
It'll hit me for my parry DC.
That seems unlikely. For a 16?
Yeah? Wait, what? Oh, my parry DC is 16.
I didn't know it was so low. Okay.
Don't use that against me.
Give me a toughness save.
27.
You're fine. Your telekinetic field comes up at the last moment and keeps you safe.
Cool.
This monstrosity is dazed, so it's going to wail on Chimera with 5 points of all out and 5 points of power attack. Since Chimera punched him so hard in the face. 18?
Because I power attack, yes, that will hit.
Give me a DC 32 toughness save, Chimera.
Oh, 32. Sure, I can pull that off.
I believe in you.
That's a 26, and that's real good. So I'm just gonna eat that one. So that is a
Bruise in a daze.
bruise in the days.
And the daze falls off of the monsters at the end of their turn. At the beginning of round 3, something funky happens.
No.
Did
No.
not.
Funky, funky, funky.
Everybody
Everybody
gets a
come
hero
in.
point. I want everybody to make a perception check for me, please.
Can do.
Never bad.
Ooh.
He's offering for hero.
Perception,
So where's
perception. No. I got a rock.
26 and 18
Yeah.
for the Aelins.
It was a big rock.
Thir-
Lynn got a
13.
9.
I just got cronked, so it makes sense that I'm not paying attention. I've been bruising days, yo.
Was it
Yeah.
just the Aelins who got over 20?
Yeah.
Just one Aelin.
Okay.
We have like monsters in our faces, okay?
Well,
Leave
the
us
good
alone.
news is
We're
that
busy.
there's an Aelin who saw what's going on, and we're all psychically linked, so Aelin can always tell us what we missed.
Yep.
Awesome. Aelin, you see this before everybody else does, so you won't have to make a dodge save.
Oh.
Oh.
Over here in the blasted remains of the hover sled, you see that some of the containers over there have begun to vibrate and buzz, glowing with a sort of silver white light. The cylinders burst and the entire warehouse fills with a stinging white cloud of something. I need everybody who's not Aelin Prime to make a dodge save.
Does that include Braun way up
Yes.
there?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this something that immunity to life support will deal with?
Actually, Chimera, based on the biomodified essence of your nature, you are immune to it.
Oh, okay.
And this
I'll
is
take it.
an area effect, so evasion does apply.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend a hero.
I'll make it a 15. I'll spend a hero point for Braun.
Dodge.
Okay.
Much better.
28 for Braun with evasion 2.
26 for Alara with evasion 2.
25 for Ursa without evasion too.
Slim got 10 of me, so I would like to use a hero point to reroll
Okay.
because I'm worried.
That's the best thing you could roll on a hero point reroll.
So it's a 32 for Flynn. Did any of the PCs get under a 22?
No.
Okay. None of the PCs are affected by this.
Hey.
We like the sound of that. It sounded bad.
Pupil was also not affected by it. However, this silver cloud of something settles across the room on the 2 remaining conscious cultists, the 2 hounds, and this trooper. The trooper sort of stands stock still for just a moment, and you hear a sort of burst of thunder as he reaches down, grabs the moonstone, phases through this wall, and runs off at super speed.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Of guns.
Can I make a Earth history roll?
Sure.
As I think I know what that was. Oh, never mind. I got a rock. I got a six total for those at home. So yeah, no.
Yeah.
Jonesy thinks he knows what it is. Flynn has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
This storm of silver energy.
It is kind of
Oh.
a storm of silver energy.
Oh,
as a matter
no.
of fact.
It's crossover time, boys and girls.
We already had that.
There's always a sequel.
Something crisis. Wait, where the hell did he go? Wait, he took the stone.
He took the stone
I
and he
can't
ran
be making
away.
jokes right now. This is serious.
He got
Serious.
super speed and ran away. Yep.
That was the Imperium Trooper Davi. Now he is the Over Davy.
Oh,
Shut up.
shh, don't get him stirred up. Chat's been quiet lately.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, Lord.
I thought it was the trooper Beat Fiat, and now he's the villain Beat Feet.
Nice. Andy, will you roll a d20 for me, please?
6.
The Hound in the upper left-hand corner. Please roll again. That doesn't make any sense.
15.
And power generator.
He gets more psychic abilities.
Oh, that's
As a
not
matter of fact, he does. He
funny. Son of a.
his brain sort of bubbles and vibrates for a second, and he begins to summon these weird little psionic duplicates of himself.
Does he become the leader?
Z leader.
Hard to say.
Okay.
The three that he has, they sort of come out of his brain and appear as this sort of pulsating turquoise, shimmery forms.
Twisted Sister did a cover of Leader of the Pack, so that could be the name of our second half tonight.
Oh, good. Kat, will you roll a d20 for me?
No.
And tell me what you get.
3.
Will you roll again?
Tell him no.
10.
10.
0. You got a 0.
This cultist floats off of the ground, and you see noticeably becomes bigger and stronger. And they'll actually fly up out of the roof of the warehouse and into the sky.
Because they can't control their newfound flight abilities.
Flies right off the planet, can't breathe in space. Poof, pop.
Wow.
Jonesy, will you roll a d20 for me, please?
I'm here for it.
0.
Oh, okay.
No.
GM's choice.
Aw.
16.
This cultist over here turns into a werewolf.
I'm so confused right
We're a cultist by night.
Why didn't we get to roll for the one that got super speed?
That's why I gave you guys a hero point.
I hate that.
Boo
I happen to have a werewolf token handy. If you'd like one.
Oh, I'll take one if you want to dump it into the table for me. And then Calvin, will you roll a d20 for me?
Got it. 12.
Roll again.
4.
This hound bursts into flames and begins screaming in terror.
Is that chill?
Zoinks.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ursa, over to you.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
So did I see the speedster one pick up the moonstone?
Give me a perception check.
22.
I will say, yeah, you did see him pick it up, and you saw him run straight through this wall, phasing through the wall.
Can I spend a hero point to say that because of his newfound speed that he's not used to, he tripped and didn't make it?
No.
Okay. Worth a try. Worth a try.
Well, damn.
So obviously I can't see him. Can I see the guy with the staff? Did he just fly up?
Yeah, the guy with the staff, he flew up out of the warehouse. With the 22 perception, I'll say that you could probably still see him in the sky outside.
I would like to grab him and pull him back down,
Good move, good move.
but not into the mist. If that makes sense.
Yes. And to be clear, the silver explosion happened. It's not lingering.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I just want to slam him into the ground then.
Yeah, it looks like it exploded out, and you do see that it seems to have extended beyond the depths of this warehouse.
No.
Oh no.
Crap.
That's not good.
No.
We're gonna have competition at Starhaven Superheroes.
Never said we were superheroes.
Fair.
So,
Never mind then.
Oh no, there's gonna be a bunch of new super cops we have to deal with.
Oh no, wait. This is even worse.
Go ahead and roll to hit him, Cat.
Yeah. 14.
I'll say the 14 does hit him because he thought he was in the clear.
Ah, bitch.
He's vulnerable to the attack.
Damn.
Aha!
DC 27. Come on, roll 20. He rolls an 8, so you do take him out, Cat. You can basically, however you want to dispatch him and bring him back into the warehouse.
So she literally just looks up, like reaches up her hand and clenches her fist and just slams it back into the ground, and he comes just funneling down and just makes a huge like dent in the ground. How does the staff look after that?
Unharmed.
That sucks. Okay.
Well, were you trying to destroy the staff?
No. I just was more curious if it would have been hurt as well.
I'll roll a toughness check for it.
Can he be closer to me?
Sure.
Like, can he come down not as close to Nipple Man? Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, thank you.
Can we come up with a different name?
He's
No.
got a name, Pupil.
Pupil.
Not anymore. His name's Nipple Man.
Hi at you.
29. The staff is not destroyed, but you can basically bring him to crash down behind you in Alara.
That's perfect. Okay.
Would you like to do anything else?
No.
Excellent. Chimera, over to you.
Oh boy. All right. So
I also have an 18. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Chimera, can you use the staff to demutate the giant monsters?
that may be possible, but I am dazed, so I will have to surge to do so. But I will attempt it.
You get hero points. Spend them.
Yes. So
Hey.
who's got the where?
Oh, but the staff
Behind
is
Ursa
on the-
and Alara.
yep.
Okay, so I guess I will move, pick it up, and then spend a hero point to surge. And then I guess I have to spend another hero point to try and take control of the staff and depower the critters.
I'll say that you can do it with the surge because that is a property of the staff and it's a device.
Haha.
I will
With
need you to
that
give me an
you-
expertise preservers check to see
I
if you know
was
how it
hoping
works.
I was hoping you were going to say it was something with a nice high number to it.
That was my guess too, which is
And
why
then
I
I'm going to
suggest-
roll like crap. All right, so I'm going to spend that hero point to re-roll because I don't think a 17 is going to work.
It'll do something.
Yes, of that there's no doubt. No, Alex. No.
You guys don't want to play around with the genetic annihilation ray?
Haha, so that becomes a 30 because it's a hero
Okay.
point reroll. So that, boys and girls, is why hero points in Mutants Masterminds are better than other hero point systems because that second roll is guaranteed to be at least an 11.
Mm-hmm. Well, a fun thing happens, Chimera, when you zap the... Which one do you zap? The big one or the little one?
The big one, the biggest one. Yeah,
when you
he's
zap
the
the-
biggest threat.
When you zap the big one with the genetic annihilation ray, the blue
It's
energy
bigger.
sort of courses over its body, and sure enough, it begins to distill down into its base components, which is a bunch of dead bodies.
Fortunately, I have no emotions because that's disturbing.
It does sort of slop down into the ground in this big pile of cultists in white robes and blue goo. And it is no longer in the fight.
Okay. I suppose that is sufficient for one turn.
Excellent. Flynn.
Yeah, the reason I suggested you do it because I was like, I don't have the skills to pull that off, but I knew it needed to get done. And does Pupil look like he wants to exit the building?
Yeah, stage left even.
Where is the exit? Which direction?
There's an exit here. And that is the most noticeable exit. Looks like there is a door over here.
Oh, I want to get between him and the doorway. So I'm going to fly up and attack. And with that, I'm drawing my Star Rapier. TM.
Good.
That sounds dangerously close to Pinocchio.
Oh my god! And I rolled an 11. But I have hero points. I really don't like this guy. I didn't like it when I first saw the art for him. I still don't like him.
I like him a lot.
26.
He's exactly how I imagined.
I'll bet. I'll just bet.
I'm hoping a 26 hits him.
It does. He's got a bruise. Looking at DC 24. Oh, he takes a
Nice.
stagger.
Nice.
What happens, Flynn, as you fuck him up with your rapier?
So Flynn flies down. As he's flying down, he draws forth his Star Rapier, TM. And with the glowing blue blade, I poke and parry and feint and and then run him through with it.
Excellent. And he sort of grips onto the handle and looks at you with just pure derisive rage in his face. Aelin.
All right. Well, Braun's going to go first again because that's more fun. Flaming Hound in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
All out attack, power attack for 5. Because he's also stunned.
Yes, he is stunned, so he's defenseless.
Sure is.
So that makes it a finishing attack.
Yep.
I did not roll a 1.
He sure didn't. So DC 34, is that what we're looking at?
Multi attacks on here too.
Oh. DC 39.
Hey. Misa like this.
He tried.
He tried really hard. He rolled a 19.
He tried really hard.
What happens?
I think this would be the anime punch where he goes flying, spinning, but it's so hard he just he spins out and through one of the upper skylights.
Oh, Team Rocket's blasting off again style.
Yes.
Awesome.
Nat.
Yeah, there's a bug in here.
All right. That is. Braun will move back over towards the towards Chimera and the fight over here. There are 4 hounds over there, and her rage is slightly settled, and she's not stupid enough to go running into that one without backup. Aelin is going to look and see that Captain Flynn has Pupil in hand, so she will do a quick modification to her blaster and take a sniper shot at the smaller monster.
Excellent.
There's a 24 to hit the monster.
That will hit the monster.
All right, that should be DC 26, but again, for whatever reason, I can't change my DCs.
29 for the monster.
Okay, it is fine.
As you rack off a sniper shot into it, and it roars against you.
Yep.
This hound is going to look at its 3 new friends, confused about what's going on, But the three friends sort of look over, and the three friends connect their hands together in a triangle around this one, and they all disappear in a flash.
Ah.
Talk to every one of us.
Pupil looks back at the one member of his crew he has left, who is a werewolf.
A werewolf.
He looks at Flynn, looks at the wound in his chest, and he will surrender. And in doing so, he will call off the beast.
The nature of the beast.
Lara, over to you.
Okay, so I would like to try to apply my mind detection to try and find that guy that sped off. It is I don't know how far he got, but it is extended, so I'm only getting a -1 per 1,000 feet to my perception check.
-1 per 1,000 feet, you say? Well, let's see just how far he goes. Speedster, page 87.
And how big Starhaven is.
Yeah, good question.
Although if he runs outside of it, that's fine. I know where to find him.
Yeah, choking on the fact there's no atmosphere out there.
He's got a helmet. He'll be all right. I'm just looking up the penalty to your roll.
Yep.
You can go 64,000 or 64,000 miles an hour. How many miles per round is that? He can go 120 miles, but Starhaven is not 120 miles big. So
There and back again.
he will run to the other end of the dome, basically. Which begs the question, how big is the dome? This is probably something that we should just know off the top of our heads.
Is the Roll20 map scaled or no?
It is, but it's a little messed up.
Oh.
So 1 inch is a kilometer, which doesn't help because M&M measurements are in miles. I don't know why that's in kilometers.
Because outer space is always metric.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Calvin, use your Canadian math powers and convert it.
Don't bring your Canadian math snobbery to us.
Looks like it's about 5 kilometers by 5 kilometers.
Is Starhaven secretly in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a big maple leaf.
Calvin, I need you to know that I have been, as I've been driving back and forth all weekend, there is this really fancy Tim Hortons that I want to stop at, but I haven't stopped yet.
A fancy one.
It's real fancy. I'm going to send you a picture when I stop there tomorrow. It's got a big red maple leaf on it and everything.
Nice.
So that's about 3 miles. So he could do the entire loop of Starhaven 90 times, or 9 times, or whatever.
And he might actually do that because,
He's not in
Speedster that just got
control.
his powers and not in control.
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Gonna get a really good roll here,
Yeah,
hopefully.
I'm going to give you a -5 penalty total for the distance, the lack of perception, and the fact that he is fast moving.
Fair enough.
So you're getting the Doppler effect of his brain.
Ooh.
Hero point. Hero.
I'll spend luck on this because it's a reroll.
Hmm.
And since hero points can do other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spicy roll. Let's go. Okay.
Same roll.
26.
But that's spicy in its own way.
That is spicy, and that's 21 with the -5.
Yes.
With a 21, you get flashes of him, but he's moving at such an accelerated rate, you're having trouble locking down exactly where he is. He's sort of popping up in a number of different spots as he's doing this loop of the city. You do get a very distinct, oh no, that's a dinosaur in his brain.
Oh no, that's 2 dinosaurs.
Ooh,
So I suppose I can't perceive him enough to crunch him from here.
No. Just go look for the turquoise streak out in the skyline.
And I dropped you a werewolf and a speedster token in the Discord because it wouldn't let me drop it on the table.
Oh, no worries.
Don't know that there's much else I can do right now then, other than be furious and wish that I had ran over to the stone before. And look back at the speeder we arrived in and consider taking it.
Ursa's just sort of looking at her sister, waiting to see what she does.
We have to go after him. We have to get the stone back. It's the only way to save Ogros.
We have any idea where he went?
I don't know. He's all over the place. He saw a dinosaur.
But really, even if we went after where he was now, he could just be in a different location in 30 seconds. So, don't really know how to track him in that way.
Well, he's got to stop eventually. And Alara is just going to keep at least some of her mind focused on trying to figure out vaguely where that guy is.
Excellent.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about if the Imperium is here. Braun kind of says as she steps over and cracks her knuckles and walks back to her sister.
Not sure that bigger is the right term. Maybe different. Let's not undermine each other's problems.
The Imperium's here. They're probably planning to invade this place, just like they invaded our home. None of us would be safe from their forces.
Indeed, and if this random man has the moonstone, our aunt can very easily get it from him and also invade and kill everybody. So,
At least your aunt
again,
isn't here right now.
Different problems, Braun.
Aylin's gonna put a hand on her sister. We know. Just settle down. And Braun's gonna just shove her hands underneath, across her hands across her chest, and just kind of humph, and then disappear into Aylin. Sorry.
Okay. We have multiple big things that need to be done immediately, it appears.
We do.
So, what do we do now?
Flynn is securing Pupil because Pupil is actually not dead or unconscious, but surrendered.
Mm-hmm.
Before you guys decide what to do next, I think this might be a good time to take our quick break.
Okie doke.
As we have secured the warehouse from the Children of Chrysalis and the Imperium troopers who are here. So we're going to get up, stretch our legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes, everybody.